What does pre-suit mean? A lot of folks think that when you are calling an injury lawyer that you're going to have to file a lawsuit in court or go to a trial, but that's simply not the reality. If your law firm is handling everything the right way, most insurance companies will make a reasonable effort to see if you can resolve a case pre-suit. During that phase, we're working directly with the insurance company. We're gathering materials, medical bills, records, proof of wage loss, interviewing loved ones of our clients, interviewing the clients, getting a lot of pictures to try to help the insurance company really understand the value of our client's claim. And if we're successful in that phase, we can get the case done at that phase without our clients ever having to be involved in litigation. Now, some of the time, no matter what we do, they will force us to file a lawsuit against their insured because of their claims practices. Some insurance companies are just so unreasonable. No matter what you do, you're not going to be able to get them to treat a client fairly. In those situations, our only option will ultimately be to file a lawsuit to take the case from the pre-suit claims phase to the litigation phase. So why are a majority of cases with insurance companies settled pre-suit? From the insurance company's perspective, whenever we file a lawsuit, they have to hire defense counsel. And often the defense lawyers that are hired will then work on the case for a year or more, all while, every month sending a bill back to the insurance company that has to be paid. In addition to paying their lawyers, there are litigation costs that the insurance companies also have to pick up. Now, one critical way where they're not aligned is if a case is litigated and our client is ultimately going to receive a lot of money, for the entire time that litigation is pending, the insurance company gets to keep that money and keep that money invested and growing for the insurance company. So one of the ways we approach these matters when a case is in litigation is we have a great sense of urgency to try to move things as quickly as we can. We look at it like this insurance company has our clients' money and it's our job to go get it. One of the reasons that cases sometimes end up being litigated for a lengthy period of time when they could have otherwise been settled quickly and conveniently for everyone is if there's a dispute about what happened. So one of the really important things that we try to do as soon as we get involved in a case is gather as much information as we can so we have a solid investigation file so we can prove fault in these cases without having to have a fight about it a couple years later in court. One thing that Onward Injury Law does differently than a lot of other firms, we put a tremendous amount of resources into developing the best comprehensive settlement proposal or demand letter that we can for our clients. We put together a very detailed, organized packet of medical bills and records. We do an in-depth interview with our client. We interview people in our clients' lives. By front-loading the work to interview everyone and sending a really detailed demand packet, we dramatically increase the odds of getting a case resolved pre-suit for our clients. And from our client's standpoint, that's a really good thing because clients, they want their cases settled pre-suit if they can be. It means that they avoid the unwanted hassle and delay and imposition of being involved in suing someone. It means they avoid spending a bunch of unnecessary money in court costs. It means they get their case settled quickly and have the benefit of access to their money and the time value of that money instead of some insurance company hanging on to their money for 2 or 3 years when that could have all been avoided if the law firm only put in a lot more work on the front end to get a full and fair value for their claim.